All right, let's go. Welcome back to the Table 43 podcast. We're on a camping trip. It's going really well so far, and I'm here with the boys, and we also have some special guests, as you can see, to my left. Shall we introduce them?
Are you introducing us first, as usual, or are you going to go into the special guests?
They know us by now. They know us. Well,
This
for
is
those who don't know,
Hudson checking in.
yeah.
Ladies
Welcome
and
back.
gentlemen, we are back. This is episode 4.
It
now.
is 4.
It is
Episode
4.
four.
Come on, guys.
Had to, yeah. No, we are changing up the scenery now. We are out in the open.
Yes.
Within.
We are in the elements,
We are in the
essentially.
elements.
In the elements, yeah. I do apologise in advance. It's really windy, but
And we have
yeah.
donned the Hawaiian shirts for this special
Correct.
episode.
Yeah,
Thank
because
you
you
to those
as we've seen on
people.
the polls.
Yeah, because you guys told us and we listened. Because we
Although I
love
was
you guys.
secretly hoping for the gun show. But,
too.
Still do it.
well, I thought we had a few people that have been working out
Do you want
lately.
to roll up
And,
the sleeves, Craig?
oh,
Do it.
well, that was not what was voted for.
All
I
right.
can't help it. We'll
Maybe.
put in a sexy Santa
No, that'll be next
basket.
time. Next time.
Maybe half an hour into the pod. We'll see how it goes. But
How many beers we have depends.
Oh, the Patreon.
yeah.
Very
All
true.
right.
I might have to be
Okay,
on the
well-
Patreon.
Here we are
Introducing-
joined by
Yep.
two very special guests. They're two of our favourites, actually.
Any of them Patreon members?
yes,
If we could. We got
Oh,
one.
okay.
one
We've
is a
got
Patreon
one.
member.
Hello.
This is Liam.
Hi, guys.
Introduce
How are we?
yourself, please.
I'm Liam.
What do
I
you
work
do?
at places. I'm currently a bartender.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, doing uni. Works well. Night shifts. Good fun. A lot of stories.
That's what we're hoping
Beautiful.
for.
That's
Love
great
that.
to hear. And our second guest is Mr. Reese.
Yeah, well, I don't know how to follow that up, so I'm just Reese, you know, just pretty much the same. But yeah, happy to be here. Thank you for having us.
Nice. It's actually a
I'm very
pleasure.
excited.
Yeah,
Very excited
it
to
is
talk today.
It is a pleasure
This is our
having you boys
first
here.
special guest on the podcast, so
It
we hope
is.
it's a good one.
Hope so too,
We're just
not gonna
gonna yap,
It's a pleasure.
and we'll see how it goes. Well, let's ask you some questions first. So, what do you reckon is the best part about working in hospitality?
For me personally, the pay is pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty much about the only benefit I can think of off the top of my head. But I really enjoy just the hours that I'm able to work doing some clothes. You meet some pretty interesting people, as I'm sure we'll talk about in the podcast later on.
Have
yeah.
you met anyone special, would you say, in hospitality, Reese?
Oh, a couple of special people. Why's that?
Really, Reese?
Well, yeah, a couple of special people, I guess.
Really, Reese?
Any special mentions?
Would you?
Do you want to shout out anyone?
Can't shout out anybody. Got to keep that under wraps, actually. Oh yeah, I guess so. Maybe I've met a lass or two or something like that.
Oh,
Hey,
cut.
Wow. So
Anyway,
which
no.
one do you want to shout out to?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll shout out my girlfriend. Just the only one. Just let that be clear. No, the only one.
Okay.
Otherwise, she'll have my head.
That's a really good choice because your girlfriend is now a Patreon member of the podcast. So
That's
Yes.
good to hear. Good
she
to
is
hear.
definitely listening to
Awesome.
this
Can
as
you give
well.
us an update on our growth? Sorry, I should have added some other words to that.
What do you mean by that?
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, tell us
Inches
about
by
growth.
the day.
Are
I'd
we
love to hear about growth, Owen. Tell us some
are we
stuff
growing
about-
substantially?
Yeah.
We are growing
Patreon,
substantially. We
Spotify?
have 6 members now on the Patreon, so thank you to you guys. We have now opened up our YouTube page, so all our first three podcasts are now on the YouTubes. Spotify is chugging along quite nicely. We had 28 people listen to our 3rd episode, so thank you guys. We got a couple of people on the Apple Podcast page, so thank you. So yeah, slowly but surely.
Do we have any
We're getting there.
internationals?
That's what I was about to ask.
I saw
yeah.
we had internationals on something.
Is this a New Zealand one?
No, there was more internationals. I'll look
Amsterdam?
that up while you
Is
guys
that correct?
continue.
Okay, perfect. Liam, what's the best thing about working in hospitality for you?
I'm so glad you asked.
Yes.
No, I really enjoy the current hours that I'm getting. So it's paying well, like Reese said. And wait, names?
Sure.
Sorry, I'm
You
sorry.
can mention Reese's name.
Sure.
No,
Sure.
yeah. So yeah, I really enjoy the pay, like Reese said.
Yep.
And the people that you meet along the way as well. Built a lot of friends. A lot of my friends, current friends, from work now. And actually, my schoolmate actually got me a job at the current place I work at now.
Any shout outs?
Shout out Bailey Phillips. Love
Hell
that
yeah.
guy.
Hell yeah.
And yeah. But,
He's international at the moment.
And all the regulars as well, like rocking up to work, there's always a familiar face as well. Not just staff, customers too. And being in such a such a good hospitality place, people are coming there to have fun. So if you're in the right mindset, you can have a good time too whilst getting paid for it. So I really enjoy that part of it.
Well said.
Well said, actually, yeah.
Thank
you,
you,
Liam.
thank you.
Thank you. Well, I think from here we're just going to kind of wing it. I kind of had a theme that we would go with. So for entrees, we'll give you that theme. So I reckon we were working hospitality, part and parcel, you work with a lot of people, like you serve a lot of people. And there are a lot of annoying things that people do. So I think we're just going to run with that.
Okay, hold on. I have some insights. So from
Sorry about that.
our last post, we had over 200 views on our last post, which was our episode 3. And we had a little bit of international flavour going on here.
Here we go.
Spicy.
The United Arab Emirates accounted
Hello.
for 0.9% of
Where was
our
this on?
audience.
Where was this
The
on?
United Kingdom,
Oh,
Okay.
0.9%.
Okay.
Netherlands,
Yeah.
we may know who that was.
Yeah.
we might know
Verstappen?
who the UAE is too.
You know who the UAE is too?
Max Verstappen.
Oh, that's
no, I'm
very
thinking
true.
UAE might be someone we know.
And our
but we don't
second
know.
greatest audience share was from a little country we like to call India, with 1.4%
There we go.
of listeners. So there you go. And our gender is more women listening than men,
Oh.
or looking at our page, which
Damn.
would make sense.
It's because you're on
Gun
there,
show's
Craig.
on, I guess, Craig. Gun show's on.
And what other
Craig.
insights are there? Mostly 18 to 34
That's good.
age bracket, somewhat
Got
over
explicit
65.
content, so we're doing the right
One
thing.
over 65, so thank you to that
Thank you to you.
old person.
Do we know that person?
Oh,
No, that's it.
All right.
Young in our hearts.
So
Young in our
there you
hearts,
go.
I like
That
it.
was our last post we did. So we got some interesting
Sweet.
insights.
Amazing. Thanks for that, Craig.
You're welcome. I
Yeah.
think you bring some to the podcast.
You bring a lot to the podcast, Craig. You're not just eye candy. You know, you're just.
That's true.
Well, you never know what that older plus 65. Give me a shout out. You can DM me
is
privately.
that your range? is that Craig's range?
Look,
If it comes to it.
Yeah, whatever keeps you happy, mate.
Well,
look, there's room in the tent.
There is room
There's
in the
plenty of
tent.
room in that tent.
Yeah.
That's a great call. A lot of standing
Yes.
room as well.
Standing
Standing
room.
room.
Sitting, lying,
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Plenty.
There's
Probably
plenty.
fit
Plenty to go on.
Fit a shower chair in there too.
Yeah.
A bit of what?
They're a bit older.
Shower chair.
There's a massage table
I
in
love
there.
it. I
There's
love
a bar. There's everything in there.
Get
You
everything
just
in
want
there.
to
I like
double
it.
check the rating on that little frame you've got.
Yeah.
What do you mean the rating?
How many newtons can it hold?
Or in non-engineering terms, kilograms. Kilograms.
I was going to say
Kilograms.
I haven't done any Newton meeting in a while, but
Yeah.
it's rated for Category 5 tornadoes.
All right. So,
So
that's,
Gee,
it
that
will
holds up pretty well.
stand up in pretty much everything.
so for all you Patreon members, you're lucky enough to actually see. No.
We're not going to turn it.
No.
It's called an Oz 10 RV5.
No. Very nice.
It's a mansion.
It's a
Oh.
mansion. It's so
Yeah,
much
it's
easier
really
to set up.
comfortable.
So much easier to
yeah.
pack down.
Could be lucky enough to stay with Craig in the tent.
That's actually the
Subscribe to the
Patreon.
Patreon. That could be-
Could be a lucky winner.
That's our next
Could be a lucky
poll.
winner.
I'm waiting for this. What's this? The 200 milestone. Once we get to the 200
Brilliant.
Patreon milestone, then you get to stay with Craig in the tent.
Yeah. So 100 is
That's either a
Craig
gift
dressed
or-
up as a Santa, and then the 200 is a night with Craig.
In the tent. In the mansion
tent
tent.
as well.
I might sign up.
Not just
Yeah.
the
How
night
many
with
times
Craig.
can
It's
I
in the mansion
join?
tent.
You can sign up as many times as you want.
Level
Craig.
up.
I'm going to create
you
5
want.
alt accounts now.
All
Load up
right.
with Craig.
Brilliant.
Over 65. Got to be over 65 though.
There's only one person in that
shit.
category who listens, so that's
That lucky
unfortunate.
person. I don't know who they are, but they're
They're
lucky.
rubbing their hands together.
Yeah. what like the fly?
Don't think it was
All right.
sucking blood, but anyway.
All right. So I
moving on.
reckon
This is what our podcast's been reduced to already.
Yeah.
This
I'm
is
gonna
grim
get I'm gonna get a
content.
drink.
Craig,
Drink.
kick us off, mate.
What are we talking about? We're talking about just stories. I think are we doing bar stories or are we just doing stories?
Annoying things customers do.
Okay, so I'm going to start off with an annoying story that happened to me in my earlier bartending days. I was the only person in the bar at the time, and there was about 3 customers that were drinking regularly down one end of the bar, and I wasn't paying attention to this customer. And what was annoying and somewhat threatening, this customer reached over and grabbed my shirt.
Oh,
So he reached over and grabbed my shirt and asked for a drink. At which
no.
point I said, "You're going to take your hands off me right now,
Oh.
or you can leave." Now, I was a lot younger and I was a little bit more naive, and there was no one else around, so I had to de-escalate the situation. So I gave him a drink, whereas now I'd be like, "Get the fuck out of the bar, security." But in
Yeah.
my younger days, I didn't know what to do.
So no security.
So
back
no
then.
security back then on these
Oh.
kind of nights. This was like a weeknight. And he wanted my service, and he reached over and grabbed the collar of my shirt to get my attention. And then I gave him a drink, and then I told him to leave after that drink. But at the time, there was no one else around, and I couldn't tell anyone. I just had to play ball and de-escalate. So I don't hope anyone ever gets in that situation. That should never be okay.
That's pretty poor.
Yeah, to be fair, you've done well though. Like,
Yeah.
there's not much you can do in that situation. Like, you've got a already angry customer. To de-escalate them without giving them what they want is a very big skill. And
It is. It's a skill you learn in bartending. I would think like you learn a lot. That we get a lot of angry customers or drunk customers, and I guess cutting off is something that's annoying that you have to do, or telling
Yeah.
people to leave.
The fact is, you can't retaliate.
Oh God, no! You got to just
You've got to be measured and
be
controlled.
measured and live with it. But yeah, that's an annoying story when people try to get your attention in
Yeah.
ways that are just not okay.
same as like clicking or
Yeah.
like
Clicking.
clapping or tapping their
Clicking.
drink on the
Whistling,
bar.
whistling. We're not dogs.
Oh,
We are not
boy.
dogs.
Yeah, if you're a customer and you go to a bar and you do that, stop it.
Yeah, please stop.
Yeah, you're not going to get served. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
You'll be the last person we serve.
Yep.
I had someone on New Year's Eve whistle. No, click at me.
Oh, no.
So I was looking towards, say, the left-hand side of the bar, and they were right behind me, so I couldn't see them. And I was dealing with something, and all of a sudden I hear, "Hey, hey, hey,
Oh.
hey, hey." But in that moment, I turned around because someone was like saying "hey," but the clicking then registered as I was turning around, so I had engaged with them. And then I listened to what they said, and I just said, first of all, do not appreciate the clicking. That is just completely rude and is not needed at all. So
Good
in
on
the
you.
Were
future,
they sober?
they were sober.
They were
Yeah,
sober.
I was like, if you want anything, don't click at us. And then the lady looked. It
I
was a
knew it.
lady.
I was going to gender stereotype, but I was like, was it a woman?
No, it was a
Because
lady.
they are most of the ones that
And
click
then
at you.
the lady looked to her friend and said, "Whoa, I'm getting told off over here." I'm like, "Yeah, clicking is not good. What can I get for you?" Then I went and got it for them.
Well handled. Very well
Another
handled.
de-escalation.
That's a good job. Yeah.
Classic
Yeah.
Well
bartending. De-escalation is important in our
Well
job.
done.
I think it's a balance to know. I think you guys would have talked about this when I was going there, but to give someone what they want, they may not deserve it, but you don't want to make a big thing about it. You have to de-escalate the situation, kind of calm down, then give them what they want. But like, as human, we want to win. We want to win a confrontation, I think, sometimes. So if they've done you wrong, you want to win the confrontation.
That's right. And I
but
would
it's
say
bartending, you got to just calm it
You
down
have to stand your
sometimes.
ground too.
Correct.
Like, it's not good, as we've said, you can't retaliate and say things that would worsen the situation.
100%,
but in a sense, you have to stay strong.
That's what
Um,
knockoff drinks are for.
That's
Yeah,
right.
let it
To
out.
ease the pain.
Well, yeah, but especially when people tend to drink, they tend to feel as if they can do what they want and say what they want. And a lot of the time, you have to, say things and do things that will allow you to, make.
Yeah, I
What
guess
am I trying to say
cop it
here?
on the
I don't
chin.
know what
You
I'm
gotta
trying to
just
say.
cop it
What
on the
are you
chin.
trying to say?
Oh,
Spit it
get it
out,
out.
God
Spit it out,
damn it.
mate.
Can't get it
We're a
out.
professional podcast. Spit it out.
Professional?
Yeah, very.
What do you
professional.
mean? These
we
Hawaiian
are.
shirts are not professional?
They're actually quite nice.
They look quite
guys.
nice.
They actually look really
Um,
nice, yeah.
Actually, had quite a similar story last night. Actually, I was working at the place that I work, And it rolled around to about closing time, and nobody else was drinking in the bar. It was just this family left, and I went and told the parents of this family that we're closing up in 5 minutes. And I went over to their kids that were playing pool, and I went over and said, "Oh, boys, this is our last game." And as they do, they were like, "Oh, that sucks." And one of the kids turned around and said, "Oh, can't close now. It's too early, mate." And I said, "I'm sorry, mate, but are you buying any drinks? Are you putting any money over the bar? Because otherwise I've got no point in being over." He's like, but I've got to finish the game. I said, "I'll let you finish the game," and that's it. So 5 minutes comes around, they finish halfway about that, and they re-rack.
You tell them,
no.
man. You
I was
tell
going to
them.
say, you've done a perfect de-escalation right there. You let them finish the game. That's
What I was going to say,
That's
you,
give and
you
get.
can't be pushed around. That's what I was getting
No,
at.
I was
Correct.
not.
That's
no,
what I'm
you
getting
give
at.
them that game. But yes, continue.
Not letting those kids play that last game, and so they were halfway through, and I said, "That's it, boys, time to leave." And their parents came over and saying, "Yep, we've got to go." And they're like, "Oh, you can't kick us out. We haven't done anything wrong." And I said, "Mate, we're just closing. I can lock you in here if you really want to." But obviously
How
can't
old
do
were
that.
they?
But they're about 16, and just being absolute pests as a 16-year-old boys do.
What time was this?
About 10 o'clock at night. So 10 o'clock.
You can always use you're underage.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to be here after a certain time. See you later.
Very wise. That's very wise.
Correct, yeah.
But anyway, that's just an annoying thing that I experienced last night, working in hospitality. New
Yep.
things every day.
Last drinks is a killer annoyance.
It is.
Like, we don't want to call last drinks. We would be more than happy for you all to keep drinking, but there is a point in our bartending repertoire that we need to be responsible for us and for you, and we need to tell you to stop drinking. And when we do
people
ask
handle
you,
it quite well.
yeah, when we do,
Very respectful of it.
that's correct. I think there's a right way and wrong way to say last drinks.
100%. And I've done both ways, which is
Yeah.
bad.
Oh.
I've done the right way and the wrong way. I
What
think
was the wrong way?
the
Get
wrong
out?
way is confrontation. Like when you tell someone, I've told you many times, like, get out of here. And then they arc up to you and it's like, but I told you to get up, and you give back the energy that they're giving you.
Yep.
I think in that situation, it's half of being understanding, but half of also standing your ground. But if you can kind of phrase what you're doing in a different way, maybe I think that's the better way.
It is. Bartending's all about relating to people.
Correct.
You got to know your customer. Like, that's half the battle. And if you've been serving them all night, you get a feel for how you can interact with them.
I would agree. You have to match that energy
Yeah.
in a sense.
Yeah, I was going to
yeah.
say,
Yeah, go
most
ahead,
of the time, sorry, Hutto, most of the time when you do call last drinks, it is the right time of night to call last drinks. People
Correct.
stop buying. You're like, okay, it doesn't make sense to keep staff on. Maybe on a Saturday night, people are a little bit more arced up about it because they're trying to have a good night. It's Saturday night, fair enough. You're at the right place, but letting them know that most people are appreciative. It's the time when they've got to leave, especially when you got patrons staying next door, or if you're working in a hotel kind of place, they're staying there that night. They're like, oh, I've had experiences where they're staying. And it's like, oh, okay, no worries. I'll leave you with the bar with no one there. Like, yeah, help yourself. No, that's not how it works.
Yeah.
You
We
need to
should
go
work
now.
like that.
And
No way.
yeah, most of the time it's pretty good, but you do get those odd occasions, and it can be quite
Yeah.
frustrating.
It is. So I had one instance where, these three group of guys, I told them we were doing last drinks at 11 o'clock. I gave them a 5-minute warning before 11 o'clock saying that we're going to close. They were not budging. Then 11 o'clock came. And I said, hey guys, we are closed now. If you can just make your way out, that'll be greatly appreciated. And they said, yeah, right, after this. Really rude. And it just kept going. And this is one of the instances where I didn't handle this properly. I can say that I didn't. And I said,
What was said?
no, you have to go now. Which I think I could have been less harsh in the moment. But they
And
didn't take
we've
that.
seen this side of you on the basketball court too. So
Very, very angry.
Yeah, look. Yeah.
I totally forgot about all of
Just
them.
passionate.
Yeah, just a little bit passionate. But yeah, this night I did get very passionate, and I said, "No, guys, sorry, you have to go now."
he's got roid
And I-
rage.
And
I totally forgot about Enforcer
no.
Order. No, I totally forgot that
no.
phase of his life.
No, I don't start fights. I don't.
No, you finish him.
I finish fights. Anyway, when I told these guys, like, no, you guys have to go now, they said, no, we're not going. And I said, I gave you a 5-minute warning. And they said, we don't get warned, mate. And I said, I don't care. You guys have to go now. Because we're closing up. And I've told you multiple times we're closing up. And you got to go. And I walked away. And then I called security down. And then they moved, and as they were moving out, they were like, pour form for you, mate, pour form. And I'm like, okay. And I was walking with them. I'm like, yep, that's cool. It's like, you are so rude. And I'm like, yeah, that's awesome, mate. And it was like, it's like, you did not handle that situation properly. I'm like, yep. And I'm closing the gate as they're still talking to me. I'm like, yep,
Valid.
yep,
Very
close,
valid.
goodbye. Slam, close the gate, and walked out. In hindsight, I could have handled it better, but nah.
You know what? You
I
could
think-
stand up for yourself sometimes.
There are
Sometimes,
people
yeah.
sometimes that don't let you handle it better.
No,
They
and I
literally
think-
give you no choice but to be the bad guy.
And if they catch you on a bad night, then yeah.
Oh,
but
yeah.
we're actually not the bad guy.
We
I get
try
sick
not
of
to be the
real
bad guy.
condescending customers too.
Yes.
Is that our
They're
next
the
topic?
worst.
All right, hit it.
Go on.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Oh,
No,
No,
you're
you
leading
got the
into
floor. I know, you've got the
condescending. Let's
floor.
go. Give me an example.
Like talking down.
talking down. There's a sense of entitlement I feel a lot of customers come in with. They almost forget you're human as well,
Correct.
to a degree.
I think we lose the upper hand instantly because we're serving you,
Yes.
right?
Yeah,
Instantly,
definitely.
we are below.
Yeah.
Well, we
We're
are.
below you because we're serving you.
We're working for you.
But we take pride in serving you, and you should
Absolutely.
also respect us.
And
I
that's
think
the
that's
thing,
what it
right?
is.
I would say this. I've had so many times when I've worked, how rare is it you actually get a customer that you sit back and go, God, they were genuinely really, really nice.
We love them.
That is
Yeah,
rare.
no, they're the best.
But when it happens, you appreciate it for what it is.
Correct.
And I really get that. It's a sense of people come in and they just expect,
Yes.
which I think as a worker in this industry, you just, it's disappointing because I think when you work in it, when you do go out, you want to represent it in a good way because you know what these people go through.
Correct.
That's what I'll say.
And that's part and parcel of working in hospitality. You know what others in hospitality are going through as well.
Yeah.
So you want to respect them. And I think that's what we do. But a lot of people who haven't worked in hospitality, they don't show that. It's a lot of wanting. This one of my pet peeves is like, I want this, I want that, I need this, I need that. And like you go up to them, there's no hi, hello. It's like, oh, hi, how are you going today? This is me approaching them. They're like, super dry.
Or
West End,
I would say
Cooper's Pearl.
a lack of understanding as well. Say if there's something, an issue's happened, there's a lack of patience
Yeah.
with a customer. Whereas if there's somebody, who says, oh, we understand it, we've seen this before, that's okay, we'll tolerate it. And that's appreciated by us.
Yeah.
But I feel quite often more than not, it's a lot of, as we talked about, a lot of rude customers who
Yeah.
say things or lack of manners.
That would
Manners
be
is a
my
big thing.
ultimate pet peeve. If you
There
don't
you
say
go.
please or thank you, get fucked. Honestly, it is the easiest thing to say.
Get a
Can
dog
I
up, yeah.
have a white wine, please? Thank you for my drink. Like
Yeah.
in your job, I'd expect you to probably say the same thing. But when you come in as a customer, don't forget your manners. I don't care what else is going on in your life. Just say please or thank you, because I will always say the same thing.
Isn't that pretty basic stuff though?
Oh,
You
very
think that's like
yeah, it
you-
is,
you
but
taught
people
that as a
don't
kid.
necessarily practice
I know,
the
it's just-
basics.
It's quite disappointing, but you know what? That's just life. Sometimes you just got to cop it on the chin.
It is life. Yeah, well, we don't really have to cop it on the
Well,
chin.
yeah,
Well, we
you
don't,
shouldn't,
I don't
but-
really.
Yeah.
If you're going to not say please or thank you, you're not going to get my best service.
No, definitely not.
Like,
but-
I'm
It
sorry.
honestly
like-
surprises, it shocks me how poor some people are in that sense. Like, they just lack that respect, the basic respect.
It
that,
is the most basic thing to say please or thank you. May I have a drink, please? May I have a thing? Like, it's literally the simplest thing. And if you
and
can't...
you feel good doing it because it's, people are going out of their way to help you.
Well, it's a sign of respect. If you
Yeah.
say please or thank you, okay, there's a level of respect. If I say, Hudson, get me a beer, you're like, who the fuck's this guy?
Yeah.
Like, and straight away, that just turns you off straight away because they're not talking, like having a genuine conversation with you. They're talking at you.
Yeah, like we are genuine people. Like, we're not slaves. Like, you can talk to us like human to human. Like, we're not here just to get you drinks. Like, I'm more than happy to have a chat with you if you
Absolutely.
want to, or just serve you kindly. But yeah, and another thing as well, some people, not all, go into a place or a venue and expect that they're always right. I don't know if you guys have heard, customer's always right.
That statement is wrong if
Yeah.
people...
Fuck that.
Yeah, twofolds. One, the customer's not always right because they don't really know
Yeah.
everything that's happening.
A lack
and
of
two,
understanding, yep.
that actual line is incomplete. It is the customer's always right in matters of taste. For example, you go into a furniture shop and you know what you want because you know how it fits the house. That's your taste. So the customer's always right in matters of taste. But people have taken that and shortened it down to the customer's always right.
And we experience that a lot. Yeah, working. It's
100%.
yeah. As soon as a conflict arises, they expect the best thing. Ooh.
Way!
Put that in the reels. Put that in the reels.
Oh no, he's
That is a reel
Cactus,
for sure.
absolute cactus,
Let's
Liam.
edit that out.
I love it.
No.
I love it.
no,
Edit it.
that's
No.
staying in.
I reckon we've given them some good entrees. Let's get into the mains. Just get all your stories out there now. I think just give them
Main stories
the main
about
stories. Give
annoyances.
them.
Bad bar
I know
stories
you
or-
guys. Any stories?
Okay.
Liam, it's okay. Liam, it's alright. I'm giving you the mic. Like, on.
It's all right,
I will
Liam.
tell a story.
Tell,
was-
tell
I was-
all your big stories now.
I was still
of
listening
everything.
to Liam and I lost track of what we were
I don't know
talking
what we're
about.
talking about.
What were we
Liam's
talking
lost
about?
it. What are you talking
I'm
about?
sorry about that, guys.
That's all right, Liam. That's all right.
Honestly, I've
Here for
forgotten
it.
that was
That's
really
okay. We'll move on
embarrassing.
to the main course.
Yeah.
So I have a story about a gentleman who was having a bad day. I don't actually know what his bad day was. I can't remember what his bad day was, but I'm standing in the bar that I work at and I'm making my cocktails and he's having a bad day in front of me. Next minute, out of nowhere, I'm going to put my beer over here so I can recreate this for the viewers on our podcast. Bang.
Subscribe to the Patreon.
He digs his knife into the table. So he's just got his knife and he's just angry and he's gone bang. And his knife is sitting half deep in the table. He's just, as hard as he can,
What sort of knife was it?
stuck it in the table. Butter knife made from about nickel grade.
That's impressive.
Very
that takes a lot
technical.
of
I
skill.
have no idea. But yeah, it was
He's
a
done
butter
well.
knife and it took
Tell
a
you
lot
what.
of strength. And I was like, what the fuck just happened? And there's a guy sitting there with a knife in the table in front of me. Again, there's no security around. There's no one else really around at this time at the bar. No one else saw this. But he's come up to the bar and I've sort of asked him what's going on. Like, you can't be putting knives in the table. And he said he's had a bad day. And I am sympathetic, obviously, to a bad day. And we all are. And I didn't kick him out of the venue. But at that point, we had to tell management and security because he's damaging property and who knows if he escalates. But there are bad days and it's just about, again, being respectful of where you are. It's not your property. And that was actually a real confronting story because I had no idea what he was going to do. If he could put a knife in the table and he's having a bad day, like, what's next
Put a
in
knife
this
through
guy's
you.
bad day?
Yeah, Jesus.
So
Was it like an anger management sort of thing? Or
no, like, I don't know if he'd lost a family
It was just
member or something like
Okay,
that.
so
Like, it was a
okay.
heavy day for him, and he'd been drinking a lot of basket press. So he'd bought a lot of. You might have even seen this guy come in buying some basket press before. He
Sure.
bought a couple of bottles back in the day. He would come in and yeah, he was having a bad day with his mate, and his mate left him to go to the toilet, and then when he was left alone, he just took all his anger out on the knife and the poor table. And there's still that
poor
dent in
table.
the table too now. I'll show you when we get to work. It should still be there. But yes, annoyance is just don't be destructive of other people's property.
It's common sense. Like treat the venue like your own home. Like you wouldn't damage your own home
Yeah.
unless you're an interesting person.
Come have a
Yeah,
beer.
there's
You
a
can
few
stay as
interesting
long
people
as
out here.
you can stay as long as you want if you're having a beer and being nice and respectful. Like, that's fine. There you go. There's the story.
There's
Who's
the
next?
story.
Reese? Yeah, it's a
I
hard
guess,
backup. Here we
I guess
go.
I'll go a bit of a more interesting. Well, not interesting.
Whoa!
But that's
Fire.
this is a
That's
bit more of a
fucking
tangent.
it.
Let's just put it that way.
Go on,
Choose
Reece.
your words carefully. This could be your last podcast.
I think it might be now, obviously. But on a different tangent, I was new to the place that I'm working at now, and I've just recently started in the last couple of months, and this one fella comes up to me, and he orders a drink and whatnot kind of stuff. We started a conversation. He's saying, "Oh, he's an older fella. He's about maybe 50s, something around there." he's telling me about the place that I worked at and how it's changed over the time. And I'm going, oh, that's cool. He's telling me about how it used to be, and it used to be a bit more of like a nightlife kind of orientated bar. And he's telling me about all these stories of where different things were and all that kind of stuff. And he ends up going to me out of the blue, or mind you not. He goes, oh, you see that pole over there? I'm like, yeah, what about that pole? He goes, yeah, I had a bit of relations with a girl over there. And I'm kind of just standing there going, sorry, what? I didn't know what to say. I was just a bit taken back going, we were having just a general conversation. And he's just, yep, just did a bit of this and did a bit of that over there. And then continued to tell me more about different places at the place that I worked about 30 years ago. So I was going, oh, okay. And then I finally just somehow managed to end the conversation. I was just had to, take a moment to myself and
Just
go,
smile and wave.
yeah, bit of that, bit of smile and wave. I was just, just gobsmacked. I've never seen the bloke again, and I'm pretty glad I haven't seen him since.
Is he an older bloke?
He was actually back in there one night with the same woman.
Oh, no.
I hope not, please. Please.
On that pole.
Please.
If I saw that, I might just leave work. I'd just leave work at that point.
Put some chopsticks
And
through
I
the
quit.
eyes.
Goodbye.
Yeah, genuinely chopsticks through the
Chopsticks
eyes.
through the
Oh
eyes.
I've had that type of experience as well. Like, generally older patrons, like I feel like they've got less of a
It's just loose.
less of a
No
filter.
no
Yeah.
filter.
They just talk about all these stories and like here, look, I'm only 20. Like I haven't experienced everything. I've experienced a little bit.
Way.
But it's whoa,
Whoa.
but it's
Hey-o.
like it's oh my god, I've lost my train of thought.
Sorry, guys. It's actually Liam that
It's
did
just
that.
shocking, like a complete stranger that I have no idea, very older, so I can barely relate to him. He's had an entire life. I'm still, I don't know, somewhat fresh, and he's just telling me about all these very sexually orientated stories, and it's just like I don't really need to know. I understand that completely.
Nor do you want to. Let's be real.
Exactly. Like, cool, mate. That's your story for a reason, not mine.
Well,
I love that they tried to unload all this advice on you. It's like, that's not good
Oh,
advice.
dude.
No.
Terrible advice.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Thank you very much. That's basically it.
That'd be a
It's-
felony these days as well.
You could probably arrest half these people
Yeah,
for the amount
big
of
time.
stuff they say.
Big time.
Yeah, no, it's really
Um,
interesting.
Yeah.
Some,
Oh,
of the,
you-
some of the things people
Yeah.
say.
Well, I had a guy come up. Another thing that I hate that customers do is like coffee orders are one of the worst to take from people, especially people who have no idea, who've never made a coffee in their life before, and they put an order through. Like, can I have a quarter strength decaf, fucking
Boiling hot.
cappuccino, no foam, no chocolate, extra hot.
Code.
What that?
He's going to end up coming back.
Reese.
3422. 3422. I think everyone now knows
We are
about
back.
We need a code.
If you ever
for
want to
the
get into
toilet.
the amenities block.
We're not going to tell you where
it.
we are.
No,
but
no, I'm not going to tell them.
No
Anyway,
locations here.
yeah, so older people ordering coffees who had clearly never made coffees on an espresso machine in their life before. Very annoying. The one we get all the time is people asking for extra hot coffees, right? Which is a pain to make because you're kind of destroying the milk. When you are frothing it up, it's like you're
Yeah,
like literally
separates.
It's
bubbling
disgusting.
and burning the shit out of it. But they want it extra hot, we make it extra hot. Anyway, this guy asked for extra hot cappuccino, and he went on his merry way. We made it for him. I made it hot to the point where I'm not going to ruin the milk, which is what I try to do majority of the time.
I ruined the
Perfect.
milk. Fuck you. If you want it hot, you're going to get ruined milk. I don't care at that
After
point.
this experience,
creaminess.
I definitely started ruining the milk.
Correct. That's how you get extra
and here
hot.
is the reason why. So we gave the coffee to him, and then he came back. He's like, "This coffee's not hot." First of all of our coffees are hot, right? We never give you a cold coffee. It is hot. It's not extra hot or not hot to your liking, because you probably burnt your fucking mouth
Can I ask you a
from
question?
drinking all of this.
Have you ever had anybody ask you for a specific temperature? Because I have.
75 degrees. So
No.
Hmm.
No,
I've had
don't
someone
tell
ask-
me.
Oh, big time. Yeah,
Can
yeah.
I have? I've had coffee. Can you make cappuccino 75 degrees?
It's like, I'm not...
Oh yeah, let me stick
I'm
my
looking at the
thermometer in
dial.
the fucking milk jug.
But a
No.
lot of
Don't expect that.
baristas have thermometers for that reason.
Yeah.
Now.
I'm still
Yeah.
not doing it.
I stand corrected,
I'm not
but
doing that either.
If you're rocking up to a bar or where
For a
I
coffee.
work, for a coffee, I
Yeah.
understand we can make a coffee for you, but if you're that specific, coffee nowadays is so many options. Like people
Correct.
are very specific, and if I don't know, it's definitely hard on the workers.
But again, it's like people ordering coffees who have clearly never made espresso coffee in their life.
Yeah,
Right? Well, this guy, so he came back up and he said, so this coffee is cold. Okay, whatever. I was like, oh, we can make it hotter for you. And he's like, yeah, this coffee is so cold, I can put my dick in it.
Come again?
You could try that.
And I was like,
I would have said prove it.
well,
Prove it. At
Zip
this
down your
point.
pants right now.
We'll do it right now.
yeah.
Don't make
Okay,
statements you're not
here
going
we
to follow
go.
through with, okay?
Pull it
That's
out.
I'm holding
Put
yourself.
your dick in
Put
it.
your dick in
Let's
there.
see how
What
it goes.
temperature is it? That's all I want to know.
In hindsight, I would have loved to say that, but I think I was too gobsmacked in the moment, and I was just like, I'm sorry? He's like, yeah, I can put my dick in it. I'm like, do you just want me to make it again for you? And he's like, yeah, okay. And he
Sorry,
just
what?
went away. How does that go through someone's mind? I could put
I
my
don't
dick in
know.
this coffee.
You could have used
What?
every other metric. Use my
Anything
dick
else.
to fucking measure the temperature. Yeah, this is. It's not warm enough.
So do you reckon he goes like, oh yeah, so I reckon
I love how you're
it's 70,
visualising
75
this
degrees.
Well,
Yeah.
well, obviously he does it at his local cafe.
Yeah, can you froth it a bit more? Actually?
but yeah, are you thinking like I'm just thinking of the practicality of trying to attempt that scenario. Like, would you squat? Would you Superman? Like, Spider-Man over it?
I
Like,
don't
what are
know.
you
Getting
doing?
into it.
Like,
You have to get on your knee. Oh, I don't
Or
even
get
know
on
if you
your
could. You'd have
knees.
to...
for me, it
I
is
understand
the-
you though. Like, what goes through your mind to think? Yeah, I'm a.
Correct. Like, what were you thinking
This is
at
the
that
example I'm
point
gonna
when
use.
you saw your coffee is not hot enough that you're like, I can put my dick in this and it'll be fine?
Well, maybe at the 500 Patreon subscribers, you can try it. I don't know if people would want to see it.
Let's
but
put it on the next poll.
maybe.
All right. Do you wanna see us put?
Should be on the OnlyFans. This
Yeah,
will
I
be,
guess,
this
I
will be
guess
on the
Craig's
OnlyFans.
the dummy,
This is on the
just the test
OnlyFans.
dummy. Yeah, on the OnlyFans.
On the OnlyFans. Okay. Well, yeah. That's.
Table 43.
OnlyFans.
Are we launching that soon? Because is this
Well,
what you talked about on the way up? 'Cause
you
didn't
guys are
tell me
getting-
about
you guys
this.
are getting
we spoke
free
about some
feed
ideas.
You said you spoke about some ideas. I did not know that.
We're not gonna
OnlyFans
mention them
was
on
there.
pod.
This
'cause,
was going around. Maybe some feed pics to start, but
Oh,
Feed
God.
pics?
Oh,
yeah,
God.
well, the dogs are out at the moment.
The
But
couple of dogs out.
yeah,
Hutto's a bit
it's
scared.
only for Patreon members.
don't
We're
see
gonna
my
blur it out
dogs,
for
tell you
everyone
that.
else. But yeah, that was my weird experience with
Oh,
one guy. Okay, dogs out.
No, that's good money right there. You're wasting
In-
it.
Dogs out in this economy is crazy.
Yeah.
That's so true.
That's just a preview, guys.
Okay, just before we finish
yeah.
the coffee stories, do we
Yes.
think that the milk selection has gone too far now?
I think
Correct.
so.
I
There's
think
way
it
too
is.
many
I
options.
think so. Not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
Do we bring it back? No one's allergic to soy, almond, oat.
No.
There just needs to be one.
What are the other varieties now? It's
Or
there's- I thought there's some
coconut
other one.
milk.
Coconut's
I've seen
become
coconut
really,
milk
really
is now
popular.
a new one out there.
Probably goat milk or something.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if
Bit
that
of, bit of
comes
horse
up again.
burns probably out there too now.
Jesus
Whoa,
Christ.
I don't know what coffee you're drinking.
Yeah, Jesus.
The coffee that the guy put his dick in, clearly.
Yeah, obviously.
Oh god. Yeah, we can sell that too, by the way, when we try it.
Wow. Welcome.
Orton's got the mic. He's like,
Yeah,
I don't have
sorry.
a mic to save this. I don't have a mic to save this. This is what
Sorry.
happens when you
I
go
was-
unfiltered.
Look, as a guest, I was told there's no filter as long as everything is disclosed. So
That's
there
correct.
you go, guys.
It's
This
true.
is what you're listening to.
All right, Hudson, you said you were thinking about something you wanted to talk about. You had a story.
Oh no, I was going to say I get a bit restless sometimes when I'm working now.
Okay,
So
go on.
if customers give me a bit of lip, I tend to bite back.
I like
Okay.
that. I like
What do
that.
you mean by restless?
I think
Like you're fed up with the
I get
industry?
fed up with it. Yeah,
the
I get
industry?
tired,
Yeah.
and when people treat me with a bit of disrespect, I just don't tolerate it.
And how do you find the customers react to that?
Well, not very well, but I don't care. Like I'm an old
deserve
folk,
it.
I don't care.
Zero fucks given.
I don't give a fuck. Yeah.
You know, that's valid. That is
agree.
valid.
Right, honestly, hearing the stories from Reese, like he lets me know when he's had an experience or two. He is one of those guys that will let the customer know when they're being a dickhead.
Do you, Reece?
I rather enjoy
bites
it.
back. If someone has a problem with him, he does not fucking care. It is their problem now. He's off of the ferrets. It's a good way to be, but yeah, sometimes
You
it
gotta
can
be careful. That's for sure.
Yeah, you definitely have to be careful. But it is so funny to watch it fold out. I'll sit in the corner, watch it fold out, and Reece is having a good time pissing someone off.
I rather enjoy it. I know sometimes it's a bad quality to have, but I find that when somebody gives lip to another coworker, I actually I really do let them know about it. Like, that's not okay. Like, you really shouldn't be doing that, because in reality we are just people that are just trying to get through and trying to give you the things that you want. And if like we can't provide something, that's I'm sorry, but that's just what it is. And if you can't accept that, that's just bad luck. And I don't mind giving it back to them, because sometimes people are just terrible about it. But and more often than not, I can just cop it. But there are a few
There's
times
always
where
a
I've
level
been,
of stuff you can cop. Like there's sometimes you can cop it, but if it's just a constant like barrage, then you're just like, I've had enough.
yeah.
Which
Do you
is
have an
perfectly
example
valid.
that you can share
Yeah,
with us?
give an
What's been
example.
said?
Not off.
Give us a story.
Not off the top of my head, but I know there's like been a few, but I just can't like think about it. Like, you know, just put it in words right now. But I might have to come back in and just
Maybe
maybe
think
maybe
on
in
it.
a couple of
Think about
minutes.
I'm very-
Yeah, just a few small things, but yeah, I don't mind it. I think I enjoy it. I'm just sometimes just a bit of a stuck-up person, and just let them know about it. Anyway,
Yeah, I've had like people get annoyed at me because I may have like misheard them on an order. So just like if they
Happens
want
all
like
the time.
hi, how you going? I want a white wine. Sure. What wine would you like? It's like, white wine. I'm like, yes. So we got many selection of wines. Here's the menu in front of you. What would you like? Oh, that one. So then I poured him a glass, and it's like, I didn't want a glass. Like, what do you mean? It's like, I wanted the bottle. Like, but you never
It's
told
hard
me
to
that.
specify.
You never told me that. It's like, well, you should have known, shouldn't you? I'm like, how am I meant to know? How am I meant to know? Like, you want to give them a cross, but
Whoa,
we don't wanna-
whoa, we don't resort to violence.
I mean, we
if
don't
it comes
fight.
to it.
We don't
Yeah.
fight. We
If
don't
it comes
fight.
to it.
But
that actually does remind me of
Here we go.
Here we
A
go. I
story-
jogged
a story
the
of that.
memory.
Actually, so it was one night again where I'm doing a close. I think it was by myself actually. And these two ladies come up to the bar, and they go to me, "Oh, can I please get I think it was a Cab Sav or something. So it's just a red wine. It's not that important. But yeah, they say, "Can I get a Cab Sav?" And I say, "Yeah, sure. These are the options that we have. Like, do you know what you kind of like? Like, whereabouts are you looking? Like, do you have any specific bottles that you like?" So I'm trying to match like the palette.
Yep.
And so they say, "No, not really. I'll just whatever's kind of like cheapest." So I go, "Okay, I'll just get you the cheapest one, cheapest Cab Sav that we have." And so I go and pour them the wines. They go pay for drinks and whatnot and walk off. And then about 5 minutes later, they come back up and go, "Oh, I'm not happy with this wine. I want a different option." So grudgingly, I said, "Well, this is going to be the last drinks anyway, but I'll give it to you for free because, you know, you just don't like it." And so I gave them another Cab Sav, and they went away. And 5 minutes later, this is after the last drink, they come up and go, "I don't like this wine. I want to swap it again." And I said, "No, I'm sorry, I'm not swapping with you because you come up twice now and I can't give you another glass of wine."
Yep.
And she was like, "Well, why not? I don't like this one. Why can't I have another?" And I said, "Well, one, we've called last drinks, and two, you didn't pay for that one. And I'm sorry, you can either finish that one or you guys can leave now."
Yep.
Did she
And,
keep both?
no, I took the other ones back.
So she didn't drink half, and then
No, she had a couple of sips of, not like half, but yeah, she had a bit and just wouldn't accept that I said no, and I rightly just said, "No, it's too bad. I'm going to end up closing now, so that's just, you can either have it or suck it."
If anything,
That's
if you plan on doing that,
Suck
taste the wine.
eggs. Suck eggs.
Suck eggs. That's a
it.
new
Yeah,
one.
basically.
If anything, taste the wine first.
Before
you buy
No,
it.
I
see, I
often
was about to say that's an
Yeah, does
annoyance
the-
of
the
mine.
place you work
Don't fucking taste
allow
all
it?
my wine. Go to a cellar door and taste wine. We're not a wine tasting venue.
I've had someone come up and taste wine and they want to taste like 5.
No,
Yeah.
we
I
don't
said,
do
I can
that.
give you 2.
I'll
2.
give you a
Yeah.
taste of one,
Yeah.
maybe.
I would give one.
Maybe
Yeah,
if I'm
one
in a
or
good
two.
mood. But most of the time, go to a cellar door and taste wine.
I agree.
That's what it's there for. If you want,
It's like when you're in an ice cream parlour and just like, yeah, I want to try that flavour. Give me that flavour.
I don't
and then
do
you
a lot of
leave without
tasting
even
either
buying an
because
ice
I
cream.
find that annoying.
Yeah. I do that.
Do you? You're
Wow.
such a dickhead.
Wow.
Why'd you do that
I was-
for?
he- I was
We're
just-
sorry to all
Hutto
the
is
ice
the
cream
problem.
people out here.
Yeah.
We're
I was-
so sorry. Keep listening. I know
was-
you have to deal
Yo,
with Hudson.
Cheech, please sponsor us.
Oh no! There you go.
Actually,
Oh,
no, that's
God.
self-serve. That doesn't count. Yeah.
I was just
Hutto,
going to say.
you'd probably just pour it into your mouth and just walk out. Don't have to pay for a thing.
I was just going to say, working in hospitality, it obviously opens your mind up to experiences with the general public, and you become a lot more understanding of when you're the turn to be the customer. So that's very surprising, Hudson. I'm a little bit disappointed in you.
Wow, Hudson.
I agree. I bet
Wow,
you're
Hutto.
one of those guys who like leaves his glasses on the table and
No,
doesn't
I
bring
don't
them
take
up.
them off. No, I don't.
Oh, I don't know if you do now. I don't know.
definitely do.
I bet you Hudson's one of those guys
Oh,
that
here we go.
when
Flame Hudson
This
today.
is it.
I
shit.
bet Hudson's one of the guys when he's had a bit too much to drink and he has to vomit. He chucks up in his glass, leaves it on the table, and then walks out the club.
Yep, I see that too.
Yeah,
Hang on,
Wait,
hang
hold
on,
up.
would
Say
you
that
like to
again.
say
Say it again.
I prefer not, but I think I might have said I've done that.
That's such
Oh,
a weird
Lee.
example.
Is it true?
Me?
Yes.
No.
I feel like Orland's going through experience.
Orland's
He's
got-
like-
Orland's got-
I think you're thinking of
Orland,
someone
I feel like
else.
has a story about Hudson here that he needs to share.
I think you got the wrong person. That wasn't me.
I swear that was you.
No. I think I know who you're talking about. It wasn't me.
No, I think that was brought up on one of our podcasts.
Yes. No, it wasn't.
Oh,
I
he's
may,
been called
I may
out.
have
He's
to
not
go
happy
back
about
to
it.
the archives. If it wasn't you, I apologise, but I may have to go back to the
That's
archives.
gross.
It must have been a long night then. Maybe it was me.
Maybe it was.
I
I've
may
never-
have to pull up some footage and I have to show it to you.
I've never
Oh.
thrown up in a glass. That's
No,
fucked.
no, I try not to.
I wouldn't want to pick up that glass either. I just throw it in the bin. That glass just goes straight in the bin.
Liam,
I think
when-
I vomited on the street. I didn't.
That's
glass.
perfectly reasonable.
That's fine.
That's fine. Let's play on, actually.
Yeah.
Liam, but you said you vomited in the glass and left it there.
Do we need to talk about this?
Yes.
Okay, so
It's a zero fucks given podcast.
This is
but
total
yeah,
43
fair enough,
after
fair
hours
enough.
content.
I rate it. Yeah, okay. So we're on a night out. I'll give you the full story here. We'll
Okay,
do
good, because it might
as any
save you at this
normal
point in
person
time
would.
giving the full story.
Yeah, as any normal person would do, prees. Was at someone's house. We're making margaritas. We had a bit of watermelon juice. We had some watermelon margaritas. So we're sticking on the tequila
Yummy.
side of things.
Use
that
agave.
night. Pardon?
Use agave.
No, it was the Jose Cuervo Silver.
Ah.
That's what's done it. for him.
Or it might have been Don Julio. Dude,
You're
I
talking
don't
about
remember.
Tommy's mugs using agave? Yeah,
I love it.
that's good.
Mm,
It's good.
I'm gonna have to try it. But yeah, anyway, so we were on the tequila that night. Anyway, we rock up into town, and we're at this place, and I happen to know someone who is working there that had a position of power, and we were, I want to say discounted, but we got quite a few free drinks that night, and it
Lovely,
wasn't
lovely.
like your local beer that didn't cost that much, or like cask wine, which no one drinks, but it's really cheap and easy to give away. It was tequila, and we had a great time on it. Anyways, as you imagine, it's a rooftop bar. We're on the top, really loud, hard to understand. The person that I knew the bartender, obviously, and they said, "Hey, this guy, treat him well." So I felt very privileged. That was very nice. We were doing tequila shots. I think we had about 4 or 5 after prees, mind you, and we were quite drunk. I was with a few mates, and I go up. I was like, "Okay, I might need a water this time." Let the bartender know. It's like, "Hey, could I get 5 waters, please? Like, we're all feeling a little bit." And he goes, "Yep, no problem." And I don't know if you've ever been in that experience where you can barely hear the bartender's reply, and I bet they're probably on the same page with the music, everyone screaming, shouting, talking. We were, he just started he grabbed a tequila bottle, poured 5 shots, and I was like, oh no,
That's
this
trouble.
isn't looking too good. Anyway, pours 5, gives us the salt shaker and a few limes. Oh, lime. No.
In the Columbia room, are we?
No, actually, yeah, no lines, no lines. Lime, M for Matilda. There you go.
Hang on.
Lime.
Limes.
Anyway, brought them back to the table, and everyone was expecting a water, and came back with more tequila. So we're like, all right, here we go. Took it, got it down. You know, that warm feeling, it's like started to creep up a little bit, and you go, oh no, you've got nowhere to run. It's like, it's coming up now. It's not like 10 minutes or like 5 minutes where you're like, okay, I need to find a toilet soon.
Well?
Yeah,
it's gross.
everything's warm. It's starting to slowly creep up, and then it's just, whoop, nowhere to go. I'm holding the glass in my hand, whoop, throw it up in the glass, fills it up, overflows a little bit, wipe it on my jeans, because fuck, you're drunk.
No.
Put it under the table. 10 minutes later, the bar, one of the glassies, I think that's what you call them.
Yeah, glassies.
Comes around, walks past the table, looks back, looks under the table, does a double take, picks it up with, like, obviously it's gone down the side, so it's on the outside of the glass too. And I'm just kind of watching it from a little far. I'm just like, oh no, he's doing it. I was like, leave it, like, throw it in the bin. Like, no. But I can't tell him, obviously, because if I tell him, then he's
Say
gonna.
it wasn't you. Just be like, nah, somebody else. Somebody
Well,
else.
but
Deny.
No, I was like, oh yeah, I think there's throw up in that glass. It's like, oh yeah, who was it? So I don't know.
Some
In
random.
that case, I chose to ignore it, and he kind of looked at it very disgustingly and went straight back to the thing, and I think he did put it in the bin, which is fair enough.
That's gross. I'm going to get sidetracked here while it's on my mind. How about Uber stories? Ubers.
That could be a whole separate episode.
That could
I
be a
reckon.
whole separate.
We should
I
get
think
an-
it's a bit late
We
to
should
start that.
We should get an Uber driver on and just like talk about like
Oh, I
late
agree.
night drinks, like late night drinks at a bar and then coming home.
Yeah.
Like, do you have an Uber story in mind? You
Oh,
want to share?
no, I'm just curious.
I can
Throwing it
tell
out
one.
there.
If like, it's nice and quick.
Go for
One day we were coming home from the cricket on the Pims and Lemonade.
it.
Oh, yeah.
As you do, and we're driving back to some other pub to, continue drinking. Anyway, so we get this Uber, and it was a Aussies versus India test match. And so we're getting this Uber, right? And Indian driver.
Surprise.
Shock horror.
Shock.
But anyway,
1.4% of our listeners.
we're about, so it's relevant in a sec. We're about 5 minutes down the road, and we noticed the Uber driver's got two phones set up on his display. One
two
for the Uber where
phones.
we're going,
Yeah.
and the other has got Virat Kohli highlights on there.
Oh, yeah.
And we're driving
That's
to
a
this
good car ride.
destination, and he's obviously not paying attention to the road, and we're pretty well pissed, and we can tell that he's not paying attention to the road, and he is watching Virat Kohli bat. I think
Have
from
we had the
that,
same driver? I've had someone do that too.
yeah, well, maybe we have. Anyway,
Why do they all
we're
do that?
we're watching,
Who
and
knows?
he is swerving all over the road, going left, going right, going left, and we almost went to the bloke being like, bro, we need to get out of the car. You're going to crash. Like, you got to stop. Luckily, the destination wasn't too far, so we made it there safely, and I've never gotten out of an Uber so quick. It was just incredible. I couldn't believe it. Could not believe it. Anyway, that's my quick little Uber story.
There we go.
Nice.
Yeah, real
Yeah,
interesting.
nice. I know we're not going into Uber stories today. There's too many, and
Doesn't
don't
really,
think-
really relate to hospitality, but
No, but
No,
it's still a good side of it.
It's a service we offer.
Yeah, there's
or
a
someone
service, there's
offers,
a
not us.
hospitality side
That's
of it.
correct. You pick up people in Uber drivers come and pick up our drunk guests. That's the
A lot of
correlation.
people asking for taxis too.
People still ask
That's
for
quite a
taxis.
big. Yeah.
Who asks for a
I
taxi
haven't
anymore?
got a taxi in years.
No, I
Same.
don't know if they even still have them anymore.
People who are incapable of getting an Uber.
True. Yeah. Who
so
can,
they must be.
who can just barely put their arm out for like a taxi.
Yeah.
And just the older generation that's stuck with it and doesn't want to figure out how to work Uber.
And yep.
That's right.
Yep. They have their set ways, so they want to not move away from that.
Excellent.
Anyway.
How's the direction of our podcast? It's been a solid
good. Should we
hour.
round
It's
it
pretty
up?
good. I had another story because
go
when
for
you were
it.
talking about limes.
Fuck it,
not
let's just
lines,
keep rolling
limes,
until we run
limes.
out of either camera footage or we run out of
Alright.
electricity. One of the two.
Done.
Can always have
So with the limes, one of my pet peeves working in hospitality is when I ask a guest for if they order a Corona or a gin and tonic. Can I get you a lemon or a lime? And they respond to me with yes.
Yes, I get that.
All the time.
I'm sorry. Like, would you like a lemon or a lime with that? Yes.
Let's put in both.
Well, what do you do? Do you give them a lemon or a lime?
I
Like-
give them whatever.
Yeah, that's what I think.
But it's like, but I asked you, do you want a lemon or a lime? Do you reckon it's that they've misheard me and just said they haven't heard the lemon part, they just heard lime and they're just saying yes to it?
well,
Or
surely,
just-
What
surely
goes better with a Corona, you reckon? That's a good
That's a good
question.
question.
I
It's
prefer
obviously lime.
I'll go lime.
I'm a big
Lime
lime
in
guy.
every
Yeah, I'm a
drink.
lime.
Gin
Lime.
and tonic
Yes,
with
lime.
lime. Don't put lemon in anything.
No,
Yeah.
gin and soda, lemon, gin and tonic, lime.
The only time you need
I've
lemon
heard it
is
the
if
other
you got
way
a sore
around.
throat.
I've heard if you have a tonic, you're meant to put lemon in it, and if you have soda, you're meant to put lime.
No.
I've heard, yeah.
I've seen that, but
Someone, some
I just put
customer
lime
again
in
came
everything.
up and it's like, yeah, I'm a big gin connoisseur. It's like, yeah, you have to have it this way. Sure you are, buddy.
Just put lime in everything. It tastes better.
I
That is
like lime.
true. That is true. I mean, good lemon and water though. Lemon and water.
Yeah,
Speaking
correct.
of-
Lemon in hot water.
Yeah.
Speaking of limes, there is a customer who comes in on the regular, and this particular customer
Here we go.
likes not one but 2 limes in every single drink they have
Mhm.
for the whole night. And they have 7 or 8 of these drinks with not 1, 2 limes. And if you forget one of the limes, this customer lets you know that you need to put the second lime in. Then they proceed to squeeze the limes in their drink. But I don't think this person understands how expensive limes are.
Yep.
And if we're giving you like 3 limes, 4 limes a night just for you to put 2 in your drink, I'm sorry. That's not okay with me. And I know that this person comes in all the time, so they get what they want, but you can take your 2 limes.
It's just like I don't.
And I'm not going to
And-
finish that, but you
and-
can take your 2 limes and
And-
you got to just live with one like every other normal person.
I agree. Like, how much lime do you actually need in a drink?
Correct.
Correct. Like, I know, again, it comes back, customers always right, but it's like, we are offering you a service. We're offering lemon or lime to, like, add it to your drink, but people do take a little bit too far. Like, can I have 2 limes in my drink? We have a regular that asks for a whole frickin' piece of lemon.
Oh yeah, that I
Right?
forgot. I haven't seen. Do we still have that person?
Yeah,
Yeah,
still
he's-
there.
Does he
yeah.
still do it?
Yeah, so he comes and orders.
I haven't seen him do the
orders
glass of
Cooper's
that.
Pale, but needs to have a whole lemon, maybe 1 or 2 lemons cut up and sliced, and we give to him, and he dunks them in his Cooper's Pale.
Yeah, that's too much. That's not a service we
I
offer.
agree.
Like,
That's
It
too
is,
far.
yeah.
I see. I'm on the other side of that. Like,
oh,
look,
like, hey,
I'm
controversial.
yeah, a little bit. Like, I'm working in a bar. Like, we offer a lemon or a lime.
Yeah.
Sometimes we don't go through all of the tubs,
That's
and
true, that's
sometimes we do end up having to throw it out. Maybe you guys have had different experiences. Sorry, Reese, you're right.
No.
Okay. And it's like, look, we offer that service. It doesn't take that much effort to cut a lemon, a whole lemon in this case. Like, I get it's different to everyone, but it is a thing where people put lemon wedges in a beer. It's not a common thing, but it's also like, I don't really mind. Like, I'm doing my job. I'm giving you service. I get you've only paid for a beer and not a whole lemon, but it's like, not that I don't care, but it's like, I haven't been told not to, and I don't have a problem doing it.
Well, my question to that is, would you do it if this person was not a regular?
Yes.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah. I've had
That's
people
hospitality.
I
ask.
wouldn't do it if
That's
this person
hospitality.
wasn't a regular. I
Like-
wouldn't do it, and
like-
I
I
probably
agree.
refuse
I
to do
agree.
it most of the time. I get someone else to do it.
I try to give a good customer service to
You
old
should,
people.
but there's giving good customer service and taking a mile.
If I'm
And-
going out of my way to go, like, say it's super busy and we're in the, like, balls deep in the middle of the rush, like, we're getting fucked and we have no staff on, then maybe I won't consider cutting up 6 lemon wedges for this particular person. I'll be like, hey, I'll do it as soon as I can, but there is a lot of people waiting. Go the right way about it, but just let them know that they're going to have to wait, and if they have a problem with that, then
That's true.
I
they
bet
can
you
deal
this
with
person
that.
doesn't give a shit how busy it is. He now comes to expect a whole glass of lemons, no matter how busy you are, no matter how nice you are. He comes to expect it, and that's the
I
issue. Is
agree.
that yes, you can have a service, but then you come to expect it all the time. And if we don't offer that service, then you're not happy all of a sudden.
And look, if we're
It's a service we provide out of the generosity of our hearts, We're not obliged to give you any of that stuff.
Yeah. And if we're, as again, like busy, it's
You let them know.
You
like-
let them know, and
Yeah.
there's a time and place for everything. And if it's not the right time, then that sucks for you. Like there's other people here
Or what if
that
that person goes to you, I want my lemons. I always have my lemons. Give me my lemons. I'm talking to your manager because I always have my lemons.
it's an extra service that isn't quite.
So now you've changed your mind. That
Oh,
now
hang
you're
on.
only
Yep.
offering
No,
an
but
extra
I-
service.
I have no problem
Ooh.
doing an extra service for someone if the time is right.
But he expects he's going to your manager now because you always give him lemons.
Okay, that's fair enough. I haven't experienced that time where I've been very busy and had to tell them no.
Correct.
So,
Fortunate
But when
That's
that does
thing.
come,
So it's
when that
like,
comes,
it's
you
very
deal with it
valid.
as it comes. I don't know.
remember this. Remember this.
It's very valid. Like you want to go above and beyond and like look after them. But the issue arises when people you give them an inch and they take a mile, right? That's the saying. So
Agreed.
you say like, oh, I'll give you the 2 limes, or I will give you the whole lemon. And yes, it only happens to literally, in our instance, a few amount of people compared
Yeah.
to everyone else. My issue then arises is when other people see it and then they expect the same.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, and then when those same people then demand it all the time.
When it becomes a problem, like
Yeah.
say everyone asks for an entire lemon with their beer, which
Correct.
wouldn't happen,
No,
but
but it
for
could
the-
happen, yeah.
Yeah, it would. A rule would be put in place, and maybe my bar manager would let me know. It's like, hey, we need to prioritize service over
Yeah.
cutting 6 lemon wedges for each individual person.
Correct.
So
Yeah.
I
It's-
understand that.
Yeah. I think that's another like thing that customers do. Like you try to be nice to them. You try to show that hospitality,
100%.
and they
I
kind of
think we all
take
do
it, and they kind of take it a bit far sometimes as well.
Yeah. Cool.
What about we've had a customer that always orders a beer with no head.
Yes.
Yeah?
Ooh,
Yes.
actually,
Yeah.
I have a little problem with that.
Do you?
I-
Yeah. See.
I don't. I don't have a problem with that because that. Oh, sorry, you go, Auden.
No, you finish what you're saying. and then I'll-
All I'm going to say is that just comes down to your beer pouring skills. If you're not good enough to pour a beer without head, what are you doing?
So,
honestly.
so with that, we had beer training. We all had beer training, right, on how to pour beer, and it was very evident with the beer training is that we are doing this so we know not to waste beer. And then you also pour beer with a head for a reason as well. Like in
True.
the head, there's a lot of aromatics and stuff in that. And if you're giving less head to that person, pause.
Hang on.
Pause.
What's going on here?
Okay.
Customer service related, please.
Hey,
keep it.
mine
keep it
is
general in the
above and
chat.
beyond. Above and beyond. But
Order this.
Apparently you're giving below service, apparently.
This is
Um,
PG.
yeah, well,
Nothing
PG
about this
if
is
you
PG.
are like not giving that correct amount and you're just giving them full beer, you're actually giving more than what they paid for.
I guess that is true. That's
Yeah,
true.
And you have a problem with that?
Yeah, so the reason why I the reason why I have
Don't
a
put
problem
me
with
back
this,
into this.
it's just going back to I've been told that this is what we do, this is how we do it. There's also a legal side of things as RSA. I've been told about a thumb of head on each beer, and that's quite acceptable among a lot of people.
A lot of people. Quite a lot of people.
Yeah, so when someone asks me to have no head or little head on their beer,
Keep it in touch, please.
I
Good
s-
head.
I try my best to refuse that type of service for, it may seem pissy, but for legal reasons, because this is not, because I've been told by my managers this is how I'm meant to do it. And say this customer was somewhat drunk. I know this is very nitty gritty and like the 1% sort of scenario, but if you were to pour an entire full beer instead of giving a thumb of head on the beer, had to specify, like, and say that put them over the limit and they drove home, crashed, potentially injured someone, that is my fault for not serving them correctly and responsibly for legal reasons. So that's why I do my best to refuse that. Obviously there's a time and place, and if you know, like, if there's someone that you know that isn't going to be a dickhead about it, or they're not driving home or something like that, there are times where you're a bit more lenient, then sure. But for a regular person that I don't know, I don't like doing it. That's
You're
why.
a good Samaritan.
Give him the Nobel Prize.
All right, fuck off.
That's valid. That's valid. Yeah. That's a
Also,
valid.
if you're coming into a bar getting beer from the tap and you don't want head,
Yeah.
what are you doing with your
What
life?
are you doing?
What
Yeah,
what
get
is
it from
wrong
the
with
bottle.
you?
Yeah.
Get it from the bottle.
It's people do that because they want more beer.
True.
I don't
It's
think we
a-
can gloss over the fact that
Yeah, the
Liam
texture's so
always
good.
gives head. Okay?
That is true.
Liam always
gives head.
That's his
actually.
thing.
Yeah, Liam does give head.
On the fucking beer.
Yes,
Don't
yes,
change
yeah,
the subject.
yeah, no,
like
no,
we
no.
were
Why'd you have to
saying. We
clarify
didn't
that,
say you
mate?
didn't.
Why'd you have to clarify?
I've seen Liam and he gives good head.
Yeah, all
He
the
does.
time.
That's
He
good.
gives-
True. He does pour
Liam,
good beer.
Liam has actually served me and he gives very good head.
Yeah, always like one thumb width of head.
That's true.
With
Yeah.
no veil.
Yeah.
On a
So
slight
he
tangent,
served
how
you?
good is
He has
head in
served
the
me and he
ashes?
gives me good head. Yes.
There you go. So there you go, Liam. Good
I think
work.
Craig's been served by Liam as well.
It's just good fun giving good people head.
Good people. Good
Yeah,
people. But
I
then
can agree
isn't
to
it-
that.
Isn't it disheartening when someone says no head?
Very true.
Travis Head.
Exactly. How good is head in the
How
ashes?
good is
I was
head?
waiting for that plug.
Travis head.
Sorry,
Um,
I'm sorry. That's
Along with the people asking for no head, the reason for it is because they want more beer.
It's the
Pe-
same with champagne.
Champagne, we give them a thumb's width of gap.
We
right?
try.
We try to. Another one is I don't want any ice in my drink because they want more of the drink. But it doesn't actually work like that because we still pour the same amount of alcohol in a gin and tonic.
Like a wine.
Vodka soda.
Yep.
Like a lot of people ask I don't want any ice. I want more alcohol.
Yeah, it's
But you're not
water
getting a
down.
double pour. You're still getting...
no same amount.
You're getting 30 mils. We're just going to give you more soft drink. Some places don't even give you more soft drink. They will just pour to a line, which is the gap where the ice would have been.
I do that sometimes.
You just
If you don't have ice in your drink, then I pour a shallower drink.
yeah.
Yeah,
Fair
I do
enough.
because
That's fair,
you
that's valid.
clearly don't want a drink full of ice, so you don't want a full drink.
Correct.
So you're not
Yeah.
going to get it.
And it helps keep the taste. Otherwise, you're
Yeah, that's clearly
unbalancing
what
it.
you want it for.
We
Because it doesn't
give-
dilute. Excellent. Then
We
I'll
give
give you
ice in a drink for a reason. Like ice, if you have alcohol cold, it's not going to hit you as fast. Warm alcohol hits you faster.
Is that true?
That's what I've learned. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I didn't know that.
Apparently, when you have your drinks chill, that's when you're meant to enjoy it as well. And
True.
also, the alcohol doesn't hit you faster. One of my managers told me that because a table kept buying champagne during happy hour, and had no joke about 25 full glasses of champagne on the table, and then she said, "Don't serve them anymore." And it's why is that? I think I was really young in my hospitality career, and she said that the alcohol, when it gets warm, it actually hits you faster. So that's unresponsible for us.
And it tastes gross.
Plus, it tastes gross, and they're just keeping
Agreed.
it there. What are they doing?
So
So
we should take that bottle of red out of the sun because we're going to ruin it.
that is true.
That's true.
That is
I don't
true.
think the viewers can see that, but anyway.
Now they can.
Now
But-
they can.
Now they can.
We want to drink that.
Yeah.
We do want to drink that.
Yeah, but see, customers do annoying things, but they are the backbone of the hospitality industry. Without our customers, we have no one to serve. We don't make any money.
I know we talk about our horror stories and things that annoy us, but we don't hate our jobs.
No, we don't.
We meet some amazing people in time, and I have a lot of regulars that I meet, and a lot
Yeah.
of people I've met in life, and we've seen their kids grow up and them have new kids and things like that, and they always check in, and I do love that about the job. There are some amazing people you meet. So these are just,
good.
when we talk on this podcast, we're just talking to all you people out there in hospitality who have a shit day or have a shit thing that annoys you. We're just saying, we get it.
I think the bad stuff sticks with you more than the good stuff. I think you just
Agreed.
remember all the bad stuff.
Yeah,
But it's a good
gives
thing
us
to talk
stuff to
about.
talk about.
It does. Gives us content.
Well, do you want to do a really wholesome episode one time where we only tell our good stories?
Yeah, maybe we should.
We should.
That's
Maybe
a-
that should be one of them.
One episode where we just
Yeah.
tell our good stories.
Yeah.
That would actually
True.
be good content.
That actually be nice. Some nice wholesome things
Yeah.
that people have done. Because you do meet. I like to iterate. We do meet very
Plenty
nice people.
of lovely
Plenty
people.
and
Yeah.
plenty of nice people.
Plenty
Yeah.
of outstanding people like that do the stuff them more than they need to.
Correct.
Like putting
Yeah.
their glasses up on the bar when they come get fresh
Yes.
drinks.
Yeah.
That is a huge thing for me. I find that ultra respectful.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I love hearing about stuff that they've done and some people come in and have travelled, and you just meet so many interesting
Yeah.
people.
And people, majority of the time, people are really nice.
Yeah, they are.
It's the minority that are rude, but unfortunately, the bad memories do stick with us more than the good memories.
Yeah,
So yeah,
I reckon that's about enough.
I think just wrap it up. Well, we're meant to
'Cause we're
do
gonna make some
dessert,
dinner.
which is like, yeah, I'm hungry as well. We're meant to do dessert, which is like stories that we've seen online, but we've had
haven't-
so many stories from a lovely guest over here,
That's
Thank
true.
you so much for
which is
having
good.
us.
Thank you for coming on board.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Do you
Been a
guys want to
pleasure.
shout out any? Well, we do specials of the week. We're just shouting out any local kind of events that are going on that you reckon people should
I
go
will
and
say
do.
I believe we mentioned it last episode, but the Tour Down Under begins this Friday.
Yes.
Kicks off from Henley Square, so be sure to check out the cafes.
I'm
and
going down in the morning to check it out.
many bars down there.
Always
I'm not
watch.
sure when this ep will go out, but it may have already started by the time you're
That's
hearing
okay.
this. But still, go and check out the
Yeah,
Tour
yeah.
Down Under.
It'll last.
How about you? Bruce?
Just like generally all the coast along the metro beaches and even down
Yeah.
south and up north in your peninsula, just go and visit them. Please help out the communities because
You were telling me
from
of
the algal bloom they're suffering. So
you were telling me of an event we had the other week with some fireworks that went off. That was a
At a-
shout out.
at a
Give a shout out to
certain-
that one.
Grange Golf Club, they had a
Way.
centenary year, so they've done 100 years from 1926 to obviously 2026. So they had a couple of fireworks and all that kind of stuff. Please, if you want to come join, play a round of golf at Grange, it's lovely. See, live golf actually.
So I was about
Live
to say,
golf.
there we
Golf.
go. There's the one.
That's the one. Sorry.
Yeah.
And that affects us
Please,
a lot.
yeah.
Where we, in particular, we have a big association with the Live Golf.
Yeah, it's a fantastic event. It's 4 days now, so please
It
come
is
out.
4 days.
Watch
Is
some
it 4
professional
days
golf.
this year?
Yeah, 4 days, 72 holes.
Okay.
Mega. Come support the Aussies, Ripper GC. So yeah,
If you know who we are and where we are, come say hi also and let us know
Exactly.
you listen to the podcast.
please do.
And
You
yeah,
wanna shout anything out? Luke?
Oh, I don't have anything crazy going on.
Australia Day be coming up. I
yeah,
think there'd
that's
be a
true.
lot of
A
celebrations.
few
along.
barbecues, get a
Yeah.
nice sunburn going on.
That's it.
Nice.
That sort of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and just look after yourselves as well, and that's the main thing.
Nice.
But yeah, I think we should wrap it up there. Thank you, Reese. Thank you, Liam, for coming on.
Thank you.
Give us your ending remarks if you want.
Yeah, leave us with something memorable.
Something wholesome.
We already have. Liam always gives head. That's clearly what we're taking away from this.
Yeah, just wait till later tonight.
Oh my God.
You
That is-
guys
there
said
you go.
it, not
That's
me.
a memorable finish. That is a memorable
that's one
finish.
finish. I
And
don't know
we'll
if I
see you
can
next
top
week.
We are
Peace.
kidding, of course.
Unless.
No.
Okay.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks so much. Please continue to listen. It's a great podcast. I've really enjoyed being on. And thank you to Hutto, Craig, and Orton for inviting us on. And yeah,
No, it's our pleasure, guys. Thank
Absolutely.
you to you guys, and thank you for everyone for listening. Thank you for sitting at the table. We'll
Tuning
see you in the next
Table
one.
43. Out.
See you guys.